Going to work on the lead code problem, minimum add to make the parenthesis valid. So in this problem, you'll be given an input string. So the string has this constraint that it's going to be composed of either opening and closing braces. So given that input, we need to find the minimum number of either opening or closing braces that need to be added in order to make the string valid. So they are given us an example here where there's an opening and a closing brace followed by just a closing brace. So you need one more opening bracket to make the string valid. Same here, we need 3 closing brackets to make it valid. So this problem is a common phone interview question. So just to, I think for SD1 position. So the way we could solve it is by using a stack data structure. So whenever there's an opening brace, add it to the stack. When it's a closing brace, remove it from the stack. And if there's an invalid, so if there's an opening brace with no corresponding closing brace, then we keep incrementing a counter. And then in the end, we just return that counter. So yeah, let's work on that solution. So first thing we'll do is create a variable result. So this is going to keep track of the number of either opening or closing braces that need to be added. Then we create a stack. And then for the given input, we are going to convert it into a character array. So now we're just going to traverse the entire string, all the characters in the string, and either keep adding or removing them from the stack. So we can say for characters C, so they've already given us this constraint that could either be an opening or closing brace. So we are going to only handle it. So if C equal to opening brace, then we just add it to the stack. So stack dot push. Else, so now we have 2 options to consider. One if the stack is empty, and other if the stack is not empty. If stack So the stack is empty, we know that it's an invalid input. So we have a closing brace but no corresponding opening brace. So we just increment the result. Else, we just keep popping elements from the stack. So after we have traversed the entire string, we need to keep a count of how many opening braces have been there with no corresponding closing braces. So for that we do result. And finally return result. So yeah, let's try running the solution. So use cases have passed. Let's try submitting it. So yeah, the time complexity will be O of n, where n is the length of the string. The space complexity is also O of n, since we're using a stack just to keep count of the number of opening and closing braces, and that also will be O of n.